trade. I did have to delete the video of Jersey Wheel before this video because there's not that much good sales in jerseys right now. I just wanted to do the. We'll just do it right now. I still will buy a New York Rangers jersey eventually. Not much people see the video. I just want to redo it, not because I didn't like the New York Rangers thing, but yeah, I'll just get into that. Let's see how Jack Eichel numbers now. There's rumors saying he can be traded to Rangers for. And I share the screen. There's a lot of Jack Eichel rumors right now. Traded to Rangers for. Let's see. Jack Eichel rumors. Let's look. I don't want to watch a video, but let's just watch the news. So just zoom in here for you guys so you can see better. Yeah, okay. Jack Eichel trade rumors. Now, it says the Jack Eichel rumors trade. Hold on, guys. So New York, I just don't think trading for New York for one player is worth it because they're saying for Zibanejad, I think it was. They're saying I just don't think it's worth trading. I mean, Zibanejad is a good player, but for trading him for an Zibanejad for Jack Eichel, I just don't think that's a trade. I mean, yes, Jack Eichel's a really good player, but let's say trade Zibanejad, he ends up good in Buffalo, which he probably would, but then Jack Eichel one of them gets injured, and then on the first round draft pick, gets to the next draft. I just don't think it's gonna work out. And then there's rumors for Jack Eichel trade to Montreal and for Jesperi Kotkaniemi, Montreal, Miami, Cole Caulfield. And I mean, that's a good trade. Like he would do good in Montreal. It'd be help for forward on a forward line, but just since the Montreal Canadiens would have Shea Weber out for entire next season, but doing for Jack Eichel trading away a few players to get him, and then let's say I hope this doesn't happen, but let's say Jack Eichel got injured during the season, and then it's just I think they could trade him for like one good player, a couple of good players, and in a first round draft, let's say maybe like Kotkaniemi, and Paul Byron, in my thing, and then a first round draft pick in 2022, and a first round draft pick in a first round draft pick in 2023. What I think would be a good trade, because trading for Jesperi Kotkaniemi and whatever I've been saying before, let's share screen again. Trade for Montreal. Right here, Montreal. I just don't think it's good. Now let's read here what it says. Savers. Please don't play the video. Anyway, this is Jack Eichel trade rumors upload. Let's see here. Is it right? Hockey feed not too long ago. Alexander Radulov. Yeah, right here. He's just very cocky at me. Alexander Radulov. And I also for Cole Caulfield. Now, Jesperi Kotkaniemi, maybe that could be a good trade, but you see, the Canadiens still should keep Jesperi Kotkaniemi because Jesperi Kotkaniemi just had a record for the most goals scored in the playoffs in many years in Montreal Canadiens as a rookie anyway too. He's only been in the league for a couple of years. He was in the AHL and up in the AHL last season before the shutdown, and I know I said in an earlier video, Jesperi Kotkaniemi, it could be a good move, but the Canadiens should maybe just get rid of him instead of getting rid of Cole Caulfield. But Kotkaniemi could be a good help Buffalo, and as you can see him play really good in Montreal, but it could also go bad. So it's either way situation. So I think it could be a good trade, yes. I do think it'd be a good trade, but I also think it can be bad. I mean, if you trade Jesperi Kotkaniemi and Paul Byron and then a couple first round draft picks for 2022, 2023, that's what I think would be a good trade. Jesperi Kotkaniemi can help in Buffalo, and then Buffalo can get 2 draft picks, which can be good players. And yeah, I think it can help out. And I think Jack Eichel will really help since Shea Weber is going to be out for the season, all season next season, and the Montreal Canadiens do need help. But another team that is struggling that could need help Jack Eichel could be the Devils too. I mean, the Devils did get Dougie Hamilton, so that works. But yeah, I think he'll be a really good fit in Montreal. And I just don't think trading to the Rangers because it's going to cost the Rangers too much. And Mika Zibanejad and Jack Eichel trade is just not a good trade that I think in my mind because Mika Zibanejad is a good player on all, but it's just that he's not. No, I don't think it's trade worthy for Jack Eichel because he still has time. He might not return at the beginning of next season. He still has to find a team that can accept for him to be out for a while. Because he's still be out for a while and might not return to like halfway through the season next season. And you should understand that. Yeah. And yeah, so yeah, I think it can be a good trade, guys. It can be definitely a good trade. Oh, we don't have sound. Oh, we do have sound. Okay, sorry. Oops. I mean, that's a good trade. Okay, we do have good sound. Okay, good. Sorry. Yeah, it's a good trade. Like saying, it can be a good trade, but trading Jack Eichel could be a pricey too because the Canadians want to pay Buffalo money too, and they do. Not sure how much money they have left in their money because they might have to trade or they signed Matthew Perreault to 1 new contract, and we'll see how he does. And Carey Price maybe leaving the team soon, and I just think Jack Eichel will fit good in Buffalo. I think they could in Montreal, right? Because I don't think for like a big trade like involving a few players. I think like for Paul Byron and Jesperi Kotkaniemi or maybe Joel Armia maybe too in it. But you send your Armia back to Buffalo, but I'm saying Paul Byron and that can make a trade. I know he didn't have the best season, but my season the biggest player to get is Jesperi Kotkaniemi because you see how good he played in the playoffs, and if the Sabres can make the playoffs, I feel like Jesperi Kotkaniemi will be a good player on the team for Buffalo next year to help out if the trade happens. Because he set a record or tied a record for most goals scored, and yeah, I went too much longer of a video because just going over my thoughts, and you guys' thoughts might be different because I don't know. I just don't think the Mika Zibanejad trade and Jack Eichel trade will work out because, yeah. But other teams you can go to, like I think maybe fit in the role of the Avalanche. Maybe like give up. I'm not sure they can give up. I think give the Avalanche roster on my phone. Sign Gabriel Landeskog, so they're not going to give him up. Let's see here. My NHL app here. Sorry, guys. It's up in the NHL app. Here in the rosters. Let's go to the Avalanche roster now. My boys have knowledge of those right now. give up maybe not Nathan McKinnon, but I don't think Nathan McKinnon would go, but maybe not if you draft the picks, maybe I guess, but I guess he can also be a good fit in Toronto. Jack Eichel, like Toronto, maybe they give up. They can give up. Is it just Mitch Marner for a trade, and then a couple draft picks, and then also send maybe like William Nylander over there. I think they just signed William Nylander, but he can also be a good fit in Toronto. Just help with the Stanley Cup. But I just think Montreal is the team that he can fit to because I trade for Paul Byron. And this is my thoughts. Paul Byron is very calculating on me and 2 first-round draft picks, and I think he'll fit good in Montreal because I see Montreal didn't make it all the way to the Stanley Cup final. With Shea Weber being out all next season, surgeon, who knows if he might not return because he's been in the league for a while and maybe his career is coming to an end soon. I think Jack Eichel can be the next if he gets traded to Montreal. I think he can be the next captain. Sorry, he can be the next captain in Montreal. I think. If anyone's here in the chat, type in the chat. What do you guys think? Like, what do you think? Type in the comments below. Tell me, where do you think Jack Eichel, a good fit for Jack Eichel will be? Because I'm thinking Montreal, and I think it's going to happen soon. He's not going to trade someone because it's been over the news. It's supposed to happen during free agency. We saw a whole bunch of moves being made in free agency. Like, Jets have made a whole bunch of moves and lost a whole bunch of players, which I'll go over in another video one day. But for the Jack Eichel thing, I just think that's put him in my mind. With that, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Tell me your thoughts. Where do you think Jack Eichel will get traded? Or where do you think he'll end up? Do you agree with me? Disagree with me? Tell me in the comments below. Make sure to like the video and subscribe for more. If you're interested, and share the video with friends. Like maybe they have different thoughts about Jack Eichel getting traded or not. Share the video, subscribe, and give it a like. Ding, ding, ding. See you guys in the next one. Bye.